Hello, good morning, students. This is Lohit Ram SK, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Srimatin Shri OER Government First Grade College, Pavgada. So, uh, for the BBM course in the second semester, I'm going to take the subject paper title called Business Economics. Uh, so, in this session, under the first unit, I'm going to discuss about the meaning of decisions and features of decisions. So here in the business economics paper, so we can see a lot of things like demand, demand forecasting, cost calculations, perfect computation, imperfect computation, market structure, business cycle, and all these things which are mainly based on the business decisions. So, in this concept, we must understand what is the meaning of decision and how it works. We can understand that works of business decisions in the features of business decisions. So, let us see exactly what you mean by the business decisions and what are the features of business decisions in detail.
The meaning here in meaning we can see the business decisions are the selection of course of action among among various alternatives to achieve a specific objective to solve a specific problem. So for every business organization there will be a specific problem or a number of problems will be there. So in order to solve out, the business organization has to take a particular suitable course of action or plan or solution from many alternatives, not only a single available options or choice. So, in order to solve the problem, a specific problem or problems, the company or the business organization is going to take the or select the a fine course of action. In other words, we can see here the decisions are the point at which the plans, policies, and objectives are translated into concrete actions. So here, the decisions has taken not only for solving the problems, but also for preparing the plans for business operations and framing the policies for the business activities and not to set the objectives, either it's a short term objective, long term objective, or medium term objective. So the actions it's going to take by a business organizations is called as business decisions. Let's see what are the features of business organizations. The first one is here, the business decisions are selective in character. So here the business is going to take a decision among alternatives. You do not select any available things or any select any options as a decision. For example, if it is required for business, only if it is related, then only it's going to take a decision. For example, production activities. So for producing goods and services, the company need labor, machinery, machinery hours, and it also need skilled laborers, semi-skilled laborers, or low-skilled laborers. So depending on the size and size of the business operation, the business organization is going to select a particular number of employees, materials, machines, or like that. So the business decisions is selective in character. Business decisions are rational in character. So here, before going to take decision on any business part, the organization or the management will consider the rationality of decision. Means it's going to find out the reasons and the benefits and demerits of that particular option. It may be a production decision, financial decision, marketing decision, or employees decision. So many things on the business organization. It's going to take the decision. But before going to take all those decisions, the business organization think rationally before finalizing their decisions. Then the next feature of the business decisions is they are purposive. So here the business decisions are taken for a particular purpose, either to complete the objective, or either to continue the business, or either to solve the problem. So it has a particular option, or particular objective or goal. So the business decisions are purposive. Simply, the business organization can't take any decision. Behind every business decision, there will be a strong purpose. Then, the next character of business decisions is they are also based on intellectual capacity of manager. So here the business decisions is taken by the manager of the business. It may be a top level manager, or a department level manager, or executive level manager. So the manager is going to take decision. But before going to take the decision, the manager has to use his intellect, skills, knowledge, expertise, experience, all these things while taking a decisions. So he is going to evaluate all those things in terms of merits, demerits, applicability, relevancy, capacity, cost, benefits to the organization. So many things he is going to use his intelligence mind to evaluate the alternatives properly. Then only the manager of any business organization is going to take decisions. So the business decisions are also based on intellectual capacity of a manager. Then the next feature of business decision is business decisions or decision making is a dynamic process. So in business decisions, we are going to see that the decisions always face the dynamic situations. So here the business decisions are taken based on many fluctuations, many situational changes, or it's depend on the size, nature, computation, requirement, necessity, or the budget, or the project, or the purpose or the objective of business. So the decisions of business are not same or similar. It's depending on the process, types, nature, and everything. So the business decisions are dynamic in process. Then the business decisions objective is to achieve organizational goals. The organizational goals of business are, so there are classified into many, like economic goals, financial goals, marketing goals, HR goals, social goals, organizational goals, strategic goals. So n number of goals are there. Here, in order to achieve all these goals, the business decisions are taken. While taking decision, depending on the type of goal, the decision will be taken. So decision taking is the ability of organization. So, but the organization has to consider the type of organizational goal, whether to achieve profit, whether to increase production, whether to expand business, whether to increase market share or increase sales. So on all those major things, the business organization have to take decision. But any decision taken by a business organization, it should be on achieving organizational goal. It should not relevant to the outsiders or any personal goals of any employee. Then the next character of business decisions is it involves evaluation of various alternatives available. See, while taking a decision, any business organization follows certain steps, identifying the problems or opportunities, find out the causes and roots, then then after searching the solutions for that. So while searching the solutions, the business organization is going to find many solutions. Means not only a single solution, it will find n number of solutions. So alternative solutions, main solutions, are so many solutions they are going to find. But the any best decision, best choice is selected for taking decisions or to solve the problem. So here in business decisions, so it's going to evaluate each and every alternative. That means it's going to evaluate in terms of possibility, feasibility, merit, demerit, availability, applicability, then the finance required for that or the risk associated with that. So many things the business organization is going to evaluate the alternatives before going to finalize one best possible solution out of many. So business decisions involves evaluation of various alternatives available. Then the next important feature of business decisions is decision is situational. So here the decision may not take at every time. So in while taking decisions, the business organization has to consider whether it's a routine one or non-routine one or regular one or non-regular one like. So the business decisions based on time, based on the size of business, the business decisions is based on the availability of resources, the business decisions is based on the performance of the organization, the business decisions is based on the competition, the business decision is based on the economic situation of the country, the business decision is based on the growth and development of its activities, the business decisions is based on the operational activities or day-to-day activities like. So depending on the situation, so the business organization is going to take decision. For example, if the company want to take long-term decisions, so it has to consider so many things like strategies, policies, budget, like if the company want to take a decision on marketing, it has to consider or collect the information about the marketing. So it's about competitors price, product, or consumers expectations, or the market situations, the demand and supply. So many things are concerned about the market. So depending on the situation in which the company exists, the organization or the business organization is going to take the decision. So decision is situational. Then the next important feature of business decision is business decisions involves certain commitments. So here, any decision, either it's a business decision or general decision, without having commitment, you can't take a proper and right decision. So the business decisions have certain commitments. So here, who are the parties involved in taking business decisions are they are all committed to their actions or their decisions. They may be top management, executives, manager, departmental heads are the based on the growth and development of business organization. The management of the company or the management of the organization has to take certain decisions. So it has to commit to fulfill its objectives and goals. So in order to achieve those, the business organization has to take a strong business decisions. For that they required commitments. They have always a concern about what's going on their business activities and their financial position and their positions in the market and that overall performance of the organizations. They have to look out continuously in order to survive in the competition, in order to grow up in the industry. So the business decisions has certain commitments or it involves certain commitments. Then the next feature of business decisions is the decision maker has no restrictions, particularly at day-to-day operational levels. Suppose managing director or manager or executive manager or chief executive officers. So all those people who are taking decisions, they have no restrictions to take decisions because decisions are influenced with time and availability of sources and the choices, options, so many things. But they have to take decision rationally. So for that, they need some information, knowledge, experience. So based on all these things, they are going to take decisions. The management will delegate all those powers and rights to take decisions at operational level in order to guide the employees or in order to extend the market or in order to improve their business or diversifying their business. The management is going to delegate or give all those powers and rights to take proper decision for the benefit of business organization. So the business decisions makers has no restrictions for taking decision which is beneficial for organization or business organization. Then a business decision may be either a positive one or negative one. A business decisions taken by the managers or by the management of a company, it may result in positive or it may result in negative. Means it may give profit or it may give loss. So, sorry, the company may incur losses. So if the business decisions taken by the management or the managers become positive, the company earns profit, improves performance, efficiency, productivity, then it's going to increase their capability, marketability, market position. They will extend their shares, their returns, it's going to be increased. If they failed in taking proper decision or the decision taken by the company become negative, they are going to have loss. They may squeezed out of competition. Their performance may come down. The employees' welfare may not be a good one. So, so many characters will take place if the decision taken by the management become a negative one. Then, the ultimate and important decision of character of business decisions is it is characterized by the availability of information. So each and every decision taken by a business organization is always have a characteristic of availability of information. So without proper information or with incomplete information or without having awareness or with the unknowingness of business organization may not form a platform for taking a strong and good decision. So here, the managers or the top management of the company will collect information from many sources. It may be a primary data, or it may be a secondary data, or it may be information about the internal sources, external sources, about employees, about their production, about their sales, about their market, about competition, about tax structures, about law. So many on so many concepts or so many subjects or things. The business organization will collect the information in order to take decision and execute the plan in a proper way. So these are all some characteristic features of a business decisions. Let's see what are the things we are covered here in this session. So in this session, we discussed about the meaning of business decisions. Here, the business decisions are mainly based and available on available resources, and it should be handled with intelligence, and it is subjected to conditions, and it's mainly time bounded and required management commitment. So these are all very, very essential things: time, condition, intelligence, commitment, and sources. So with this, I'm going to conclude this session. Thank you.